Able to do. He's 1 of 8. Here's Bosch. Quick, strong move. And Chris Bosch back to the line. Remember, Calderon, 24 points on a Wednesday, was 7 of 12.
This is what he does so well. You got to respect that jump shot. He's got that explosive step to the rack. He does this oh so well.
9 of 10 tonight, Coach. You know, when you're in a game like this, with 11:06 to go, and theoretically, hey, we got to find something. You know, where does all that finding something start?
I think it starts on the defensive end. You got to string together possessions 4 or 5 in a row where you stop people and you get in transition a little bit, get a few easy baskets off your defense, and they haven't been able to do that.
Does this surprise you at all?
I'm not, you know, I was really curious coming here tonight, Matt, how good Atlanta is. You know what? Without Josh Smith, they're still good. I'm impressed with their guard play, and they're just more of a team this year. I think they respect each other's games a little more. They share the ball more, and I like what I see from them.
From the corner, it's a 2 by Mo Evans.
You know, I judge a team by the types of shots that they get, and how deep in the clock they go, and does everyone touch it? Does the ball move with a purpose? And I've seen a lot of those things tonight from Atlanta.
You know, the other thing, too, that developed, because everybody thought, oh, Boston and Atlanta, a 1-8 Bosch, great move underneath, continually moving, and he's able to lay it up and through, but everybody thought, oh, it's going to be easy, an exit, right, sweep. But it wasn't the case, and Williams just answers with it. And for a young team to take the NBA champions all the way to a 7th game, that's got to put something in the back of the mind saying, you know what? We took those guys to 7.
Oh, I think it has had a dramatic impact on the psyche of their team. And finally, Raptors get something going on the perimeter with Jose, who's just had a tough night tonight.
12 assists, but 6 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Here, Flip Murray sends it to Evans. Then you win in New Orleans, and all of a sudden, man, their shoulders, they got a back, and the chest is puffed out a little bit. You're feeling good about yourself. Turnover. Let's see if the Raptors can get it going with 9:35 to go. J.K. gives it up. Jose, can he go back to back? No. Tapped up. Bargnani can't control it. And it's right to Jones. Would have been huge. 15-point game with 9:21 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Williams now sends it to Jones. Hop stepping through is AC Long. Evans, miscommunication, a whistle and a foul. And a foul on the Raptors. And the 4th quarter brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. With 9:13 to go, and here comes Horford. And here comes Joe Johnson to watch out.
I just want to point out, Mike Woodson has done a good job here. They've hung in there with him. You know, a lot of times people judge coaches on their record. This guy was on the ropes. You know, a lot of times it just comes down to the fact you have a young team, they're not ready yet, or maybe the team isn't talented enough. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're not doing a good job teaching and coaching. Because the other guys got good players too. You know, I mean, look at the Tampa Bay Rays, for example. You know, this guy's done a good job here, and it's good to see that they hung in there with him, and the fruits of his labor are starting to come around.
90-75 is Hawks in control in the 4th. The MGD smooth play of the game brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. And talk smooth or you.
Oh boy, talk about Joe Johnson. Great ball skills. Look at him right here. See you, Jamario. And Jamario comes back and tests, but this guy just has all the tricks in the bag.
We take a look at last year against Boston, took him to 7 games. Joe Johnson, remember he had that huge 4th quarter against Boston in Game 4. He had 20 points in that game, and that first playoff appearance in a long, long time.
You know, and they won every game here at home, and the town got behind them. And I've always joked over the years, you come here, it's like the Atlanta Public Library. There's nobody here. You know, I'm sure there were times where people would call the office and say, what time's the game? And they'd say, what time can you get here? You know? It's a little different now. There's a little bit, not yet, but a little bit of a buzz in this town about this team, and there should be.
And Mike Woodson, he's improved the record in Atlanta in 4 straight years. The last Atlanta coach to do that in 4 straight years. Guy by the name, Hall of Famer by the name of
Buddy, that's right. That's right.
It's pretty good company there for Mike Woodson.